Analysis. Here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And we're underway. Ahmad. Diallo going full steam down the flank. That's very neat. Caresses it through. Corner it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Header comes in! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kessié. Now, can they get him away? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. Kessié, out to the right. Ahmad, he's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ndika. So it is still 0-0. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a good ball out wide.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's good running with the ball. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! They've scored! And it's Ivory Coast who take the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had
a wonderful view of it.
Ivory Coast have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ivory Coast leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. Delivers with whip. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Stood up well to him there. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Ivory Coast can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Looking for a runner. Meunier. Looking for options for movement. Back to the keeper it goes. Kessier. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a shot! Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Meunier. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's got away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Changement.
Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. So what can they make of this? Well, that has not gone well. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
No, that's been intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Ivory Coast can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
À leur place, le numéro 10, le numéro 22, le numéro 14.
Ivory Coast leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a great position here, and it's made its way to him. Kessié! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Ivory Coast are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Can he spark a counter here? It's a promising position. Chance! Has another go! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is threatening to become a really good game. It's a pretty loose pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Could try cutting inside here. And the shot! Off the post! And he's heaved it away. And that will be the final act. Ivory Coast have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?